disaster preparedness. Water shortage. Water shortage is big. You know, the water's polluted, and the oceans, you know, there's not too much fresh water on the planet right now. You know, so in the Middle East countries, over there in areas, water is more important than oil and gas, you know, because you're in a desert, you know. And so one of the things that I recommend people to get is a personal water filter straw. This is a personal water filter straw. You can go on Amazon. And this actually filters your water, you know, and it sucks through the straw 3 to 5 times, and pretty much it can filter up to 1,500 liters. That's 396 gallons, this one item. And you can get this on Amazon. You know, so even if you're hiking, even if, you know, you're out and about, in the woods or whatever, even at home you get a water filter, you know. But what if something happens, like what happened in pole homes, back a couple of years ago, the pole homes, their water went out, you know, over there in West Baltimore, and people were drinking out of the hydrant. In New York, we call it a Johnny pump. You know, we call it a Johnny pump. But people, you know, were drinking water out of that, the rust from the pipes underneath. They were not thinking about taking it home and then filtering it. You know what I mean? So this is a very important item. Another item is also coffee filters. Coffee filter is very important in filtering. I just want to say this. This is my little personal, okay? Y'all can judge me all y'all want. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all can judge me. Go ahead. So when COVID came out, bam, I was like ready. I was ready to go. Got my whole mask thing. I was on the move. I was ready.
So I always wanted to know what kind of mask, like what kind. I always wanted to order one, but I was confused on what kind to get.
Well, you have this whole face mask, but then you have the ones that just have the filters on the side like painters do. And you get the filters, everything, again, Amazon, you know, and also coffee filters used as a air filter to filter the air.
So where do you put that inside your mask?
This would actually go, well, this is the filter here. You know what I'm saying? And when this finished, you literally can stuff this. If you take the filter and you stuff this inside the filter and put the filter back in.
Oh, okay.
So when this is finished, you can literally stuff this with coffee filters, and it will be as another filter. Okay. So that's something else that was suggested to me.
So is that like a gas mask all in one too?
Yes, this is a gas mask. It's also like when you're painting. If you know somebody that you know, go to the bathroom and they kind of stink, okay, you know, not judging anybody's house, but you may want to put this on going in, you know, you know, so
get the name of that.
Yeah, and again, so this is something that is also important.
Do you have like a list of these items that you
have here we go. Now, here is a disaster supply checklist.
Okay.
Here's a vehicle survival kit. No, you good, I got you. So let me give you these. And so, what had happened when I was doing the CERT training, for some reason, you know how you get that premonition? So around 2017, this is a backpack emergency kit. This is a vehicle emergency kit, double-sided, and a disaster supply kit, and then what is CERT? See, what I try to do is supply you with the information so you will know. So that way, again, you can inform others. And again, I'm trying to get a team of people. If I can get 5 people that want to do this on a regular and then train each other, I can go ahead and do fire safety. The other person can do the medical side. Another person can do search and rescue. So I don't have to be up here by myself. You know, you remember those network marketing like Noni Juice and Prepaid Legal, you know, 5 Links, all of these different seminars that you go to. There's like one person that introduces the other person. So this is my goal. I don't have to be up here. I can switch up and you can take the other, you know. So again, coffee filters, that's one thing. Another thing is I went and bought this is a backpack, like a canteen. And this actually this takes 2 liters. And you can have it on your back. And it has 2 liters of water that you can put in here to store. This is like a backpack that you put on your back, and you can put 2 liters of water in here. So even if you're out jogging, you may be going to the gym. You can have this working out. Take the tube. You know, some people got the little tube for the beer and the football. Well, this is another emergency preparedness item. And, you know, insignificant to some people, but hydration is very important. You know. So like I said, these are the things that I actually found one. I found one in a thrift store.
Oh, wow, okay.
So I go to different thrift stores. I'm a thrift store. You know, my mother Louise, Wheezy. You know, I'm number 11. I have 7 sisters, 3 brothers. So I'm the last of 11. So I learned from all of these masters in front of me. You know, my brothers and sisters, masters that I learned from. You know, good and bad. But I was taught practical living, you know. COVID was definitely devastating. You know, the fear of respiratory arrest, the fear of contamination, you know, and you know, COVID came out, and all of this hygiene thing. I was like, didn't what our mama and them told us back in the days? When you come in from playing, don't you go in my refrigerator without washing your hands? You don't take your shoes off. You know, I mean, these basic old school teachings, COVID, they were bringing out what our ancestors told us. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, oh dip, like, yeah, I started analyzing. We're supposed to be thinking about hygiene anyway. So COVID was devastating because people were dropping like flies, and then whatever conspiracy behind it, the whole thing is, it was global trauma. It caused all kinds of emotional upheavals. So, what is trauma? What is trauma? Anybody?
I would say anything that can cause a negative reaction or behavior. Emotionally, psychologically, physically,
Financially,
yes,
Okay.
financially.
spiritually,
Mm-hmm.
mentally, or physically.
Okay. Trauma is any type of distressing event or experience that can have an impact on a person's ability to cope and function. Remember I told you about the young mother?
Yes.
Just had a baby? You know what I'm saying? And you know today they think a baby's a baby doll. They don't know after that little person starts to develop and they get a little personality. And even now, at like 3 or 4 months, they falling out. You know, they teething early. You know what I'm saying? And because years ago we had elder, wise, seasoned women like yourselves that these sisters can go to, today they're so busy on social media and having a baby and dressing the baby up, not realizing that this little person will develop a personality and will rebel on you. In the middle of the mall. Embarrassing. You know, so it is a distressing event or experience. 9/11. Traumatic.